then when it's jumping, you only see a little bit, and then when it's landing, you don't see as much. Uh, and okay, so actually, I gave it a little too much of a pooch, or a little paunch, or whatever you want to call that. So I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of that. Oh, also, I think I crunched the elbow a little too much. Uh, okay, so that's good. Except yeah, so the shading around the elbow should be a little softer. Uh, and then also, I think I put too much dark going on like the face and neck. I don't think it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be more like that. And then yeah, let's soften the shading on this back leg a little bit. Because I drew this in with like the brush that was too small, and so it's like a little too. Yeah, there. I think we're doing better now. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Do we actually do? No, there's no like tonality on like the paws. Oh, the front paw though is a little misshapen. So let's yeah, I do tend to use the sharper brush to do the paws because the paws are tiny and delicate. um, oh, creative! I'm glad you finally got internet. Sorry, I just the you're the delicious bacon atop an otherwise inedible iceberg salad. I can relate. That one, I feel that one. Excuse me. uh, okay, so yeah, I think I'm ready to call that frame like good. So it kind of looks like the fox is like slipping on a banana peel or like slipping on ice or something because he's like springing forwards, but his legs like are going backwards as if he like couldn't get traction. The thing to remember is that again like with the oh shoot this one's not. How do they keep changing stupid colors and like different? I don't know what that is about, but uh, all right. Sorry, one more quick thing. Just to get this one, enter. Okay, just get that one correct as well. Now, hopefully, they're all correct for good. Hopefully, yeah. The thing to remember is like, as with the part where like the fox like slides backwards when standing still. The He'll also be sliding forwards when like flying through the air. So like every time like this animation changes, like this scene will have moved forward a tick. So like if you picture in the background, like instead of like a flat blank background, like a scrolling background, like the game has, right? Like the background's constantly scrolling and the players are constantly moving forward. So like it looks weird to see it positioned in the same place on screen, like in the center of the screen, like yeah, like fixed like this, but I think it'll look a lot more normal in context. So fingers crossed. But okay, so I think this fox is okay. I should touch up the tail a little bit because for one thing, there's like a weird chunk missing out of like part of the tail, but then also this is just a little less delicate than I tend to render these things. So let's yeah, let's just touch this up a little bit. Let's use a slightly bigger brush and feather the edges a little bit so it's like blends a little smoother. And yeah, also the tones inside the tail here, these ones I got a little rough with. Where's the? It's like a candy corn. Is like basically what the tail looks like. But like, how much width do I give each segment of the candy corn? That is the question for the ages. I think that's pretty good. Oh, it's a little too poofy. It's a little too thick. I made it in this frame. I made it a little too thick. Oh, which works out because I actually didn't want it to be. Oops, I didn't mean to. I didn't actually want it to be as close to the paw here, so we can narrow it out like that a little bit. And so let's restore the this dark outer edge and the inner portions, and yeah, so more of the orange mid-tone of the candy corn, and yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Excellent. All right. All right, so let's figure this one out now. So the reference we'll need for this is not this. It's a fox. I think we probably could have found it in our previous search of just fox, because like a lot of these foxes were just standing. So, well, I guess like, huh? Yeah. So I mean, I guess like I kind of want like an action. Maybe something like this, where the fox, because like this fox looks like it's ready to run or something. Like a lot of the foxes just look like they were literally just standing still. And I don't necessarily want it to just look like they're literally standing still. I kind of want it to look like, it has all four paws planted, or like, it has most of its paws planted on the ground, but that it might like spring up again in just a moment. Wow, foxes are creepy when they have their faces open. Um, uh, Sorry, don't mind me. um, so yeah, let's all right, I'm just scrolling at this point. I should stop because Google image searches start to veer off course if you scroll too far. um, so yeah, I don't know, even something like this is just fine. I don't know. This one, I'm pretty sure I could get this one really wrong. It would not be difficult to get this one really wrong. Oh, I think this is the reference that I used for this frame of animation. I think I remember this image. Uh, which is I think why one of the paws goes out and one of the paws hooks down. um, so yeah, I could even I could even like try what I have now just to see what I have now. I might just like, I don't know. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna see what that would look like. So I'm gonna delete this layer and then save this as equipment. Oh, familiar. Yeah, I don't have to make a new folder or anything because I'm not like deleting it or changing anything. I'm just adding new frames in. So this can be 0A. And then this can be, if we delete this layer, this can be 1A. I just want to, yeah, in case I've made like a miscalculation and like I shouldn't, like it's possible that instead of having the fox like standing still like this, I should like do something different instead, or like maybe yeah, I don't know what exactly, but like it's possible I should be doing something else, and so I want to see like what looks right in this in this uh, in this here. Uh, hey, progressive, yeah. We're so this is our fox animation that we're trying out. We still haven't drawn this frame yet, and as you might be able to tell, it's not finished, but yeah, it's what we have going on so far. So I was just about to see it in game. So so instead of turtle, let's say fox, and save that, and let's see what this looks like. So yeah, look, we have a little fox friend. All right, that actually looks okay, I think. Uh, so it'll be a little easier to see when we're not in the snow. So let's go to the cave, hide from the snow, and yeah. So well, yeah. So that frame and that one frame that we're working on does look weird. So I'm thinking like, oh, you know what the fox should be doing instead of just standing still is like crouching slightly. It should be like getting slightly downward because it's about to spring up, right? It should be like, yeah. So instead of standing fully upright, it should be standing a little lower. All right, so yeah, it's just like something seemed off, and like I sensed like danger, and I didn't want to waste time like drawing an image that I was just gonna have to delete. So yeah, I think yeah, if we I think we should adjust in that way. So see, that's why, like I was saying earlier, it always helps to see things in context because like there's a lot of stuff that you can get out of like get from seeing it like for reals that you can't that you might not get from just trying to guess at what it will look like ultimately. Okay, so yeah, let's let's adjust. So yeah, so it comes in like this, and then yeah, so all right, so I guess like I'll actually bring the head down a little bit. I brought it up before, but it doesn't need to be this far up. It can be like, oops, wrong way. It can be like a little more centered, and then yeah, so the legs don't have to be quite so straight. Oh, and for another thing, like fox legs just aren't even that straight. Oh yeah, so okay, I brought the head down a click, but then actually, yeah, I will bring. So I'll bring the head down a click, and then I'll bring like basically the entire fox down a click, and maybe like back a click or something, or like I don't know. Hold on. Let's uh, let's just go like this or something. But then yeah, adjust the legs too, so that they're not quite so. Yeah, I think foxes don't just like stand like quite so upright. Or I mean, maybe they do, but like maybe yeah, it's like maybe that was the difference, right? It was like I didn't want it to look like they were standing. I wanted it to look like they were, at the oops, at like a point in their walking or their hopping or whatever. So wait, actually, what would the front paws look like? Yeah, I mean, I guess like something similar. Like oh, but this one, yeah, actually, this paw was going to be like kind of up in the air, which is why it's like looking funny. But like this one was not supposed to be like planted on the ground. This is supposed to be like slightly off the ground. Um, so whoops, something like this might be okay. Okay, so let's bring the chest up slightly, and then let's get rid of this weird gap in the neck. And I wonder how that looks. Yeah, that looks better, I think. It looks less stiff, a little more. Yeah, it's a little more between these two, right? It's a little more of a before it looked kind of like just off-putting how like suddenly, uh, suddenly upright everything. Like it was. I don't know. It looked like he was like getting interrupted from something to like I don't know do something else or I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, I think this is better. Okay. So let's do it then. Let's make this happen. Do do do. So yeah, so right, so the leg should be tucked in a little bit because stuff. Uh, and do do do. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that should be more pulled in. Shouldn't be quite so pulled back. It should be more up. I was like, cause like yeah, something was looking weird about the back legs, and it was like, yeah, it's like this is not so stretched out. It's more like ready. Yeah, it's like we were saying before. Like I want the fox to look like ready to pounce. So it should be the back leg should be a little more curled. Like not I might have overdone it a little bit because like it's not. Well, no, that could be okay. Uh, Although the way I've been rendering this is actually technically, yeah, I think it'd be more like that. At least that's how I've been rendering it before. So I think this is a little more consistent. So yeah. Oh yeah, Progressive V, yes. Thank you, Protosism. It is Paint.net. I was thinking, like, since I've been working on animation stuff, like, today and this week, I was thinking I might want something different than Paint.net. Because, like, the way oh yeah, I guess you guys can't really see it, but the way I'm previewing these animations is just to literally, like, just click on this tab bar up here. and just like go through it manually. So there's like, I don't know, if you don't mind doing that, then like if you only have like 4 frames of animation, then it fits like cleanly right here, and you kind of can preview the animation like that. But the other thing I was thinking of before I started doing this was that maybe I'd want to switch to a program that actually had like a preview animation button or something, like so that you don't have to. Yeah, I don't know. I might, I don't know. I might want to find something better. I don't know if Paint.net is perfect for animation. It's fine for like just general like illustration stuff. Like before I was like going and like animating these things very carefully, like when it was just like when it was just when it was just more like uh you know, yeah, more like just like more like when there were only 2 frames of animation, it didn't feel like there was any animation, and so in that case, like Paint.net was like fine, like it's yeah. If you're just like drawing a picture, then Paint.net is totally can totally do that. Like it's totally there for you. Oh, the tail. I haven't done the tail yet. So what's the tail supposed to be like? It's supposed to be it's supposed to be flat-ish, I guess. So like not curved up. It's supposed to be more like this tail, I guess. I might borrow this tail. Just as a starting point. I'm so bad at lassoing. Alright, copy, paste. Whoops, copy from the wrong layer. From the wrong layer. Copy, paste. Do do do. So then, yeah, I mean, like, so, yeah, I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend Paint.net for animation, but I guess it does technically work fine for that as well. At least, I mean, that's what I'm doing so far, so I can't speak too ill of it. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it was made for animation, I guess is what I'm noticing. Like, if there's like maybe there's like an animation button somewhere where I like click the animation button and it like switches over to like animation mode, and then it'd be like perfect for animating and stuff like that. But so far I've not found a trace of anything along those lines. So uh, uh, yeah, it's fine though. I mean, like we're making progress. We're getting stuff done. The haunches are supposed to feel down a little bit. Like it's supposed to. Huh. Yeah, I'm like having this like. No, this is good. This is fine. The haunches are supposed to feel a little bit down because like the fox is like about to spring up again. So yeah, this is fine. The fox is still looking a little too far up. Why does it still look like the fox is looking upward? I brought the snoot down a little bit, but it still looks like maybe just the position of the nose, like relative to the face, is kind of a downer. Uh, actually, wait here, yeah. So I'll just draw back in the shape of the face, and then put the nose back on. Is that better? Well, the face looks messy now because I didn't shade it very well, but that could be okay, I guess. Yeah, I think that's okay. Right, but yeah, I should use better shading and stuff, like I'm supposed to. Oh yeah, I should also use softer shading because like I don't want it to look too sharp. I guess I mean it's not such a bad. It wouldn't be so bad if the snout had a little bit of a like sharper definition to it, but I don't necessarily want that. I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, I didn't go super sharp with the definition on the other frame, so it'd be a little weird to do it here. Also, the angle of the face. I think I should adjust it a little bit here. Oh, deselect. Because like it looks a little too. It looks a little too cocked to the side. Like I think like when the fox is like jumping forwards, that the face should be like oriented slightly more forwards. So hopefully I can achieve that without too much accidentally screwing everything up. Only a little bit of accidentally screwing everything up. Not excessive amounts of accidentally screwing everything up. That could be about right. It could be okay, I guess. Do, do, do. Yeah, I think that's a little better. And then, okay. So, yeah, I think we're almost there. This frame is still not quite right. The face is looking too dog-like. I think I don't spend much time with foxes. I spend more time with dogs. So yeah, I didn't make the face pointy enough. I made it too like full a little bit. Specifically, I think like the under here and up here. Yeah, I think that's a little more fox-like. And so the ears, how have I been drawing the ears? Yeah, okay, so I think I accidentally, I don't know, they look too big here for some reason. I mean, they probably weren't. No, they probably weren't. Oh, maybe it's just the ear in the back. Maybe it was just this ear that was too big or something. I don't know. For some reason it feels big there. Maybe the head's too small. Oh, maybe the head's just a little too small. But if it... Oh, so, okay, so maybe I wasn't supposed to make... Oh, okay, maybe... Yeah, maybe it wasn't that I was supposed to make it... maybe I wasn't supposed to take the forehead in. Maybe I was supposed to stick the snout out a little further. And not that big of a nose. Because they have like a little pointy... They have pointy little faces. So... I don't know. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, the two-tone of their face. The lighter. Oh, well, I guess I haven't been rendering it very much, but like, I think like I don't know in the reference like the lighter tone actually comes up higher. More like that. That might be better. I guess maybe it didn't look like that in the other frames because I'm just a bad artist, I guess. But I think that technically should have been the case. Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. I'm like, what is happening? Right, on the correct layer. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a little bit. So I think that's a little bit better. I'm also, my brush strokes are getting really sharp because I've been using the small brush for so long. Oops, not that. So I'm just gonna soften it up a little bit. Alright, that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh yeah, and so I'm not 100% done though, because right, I still have a few shaky edges here that I have to clean up. That and that, and what is even happening here? I guess like that should come up more like that, and then not too much. And then, yeah, is this what the shoulder's doing? I guess that's fine. Alright, is that, I might be ready with that. I'm gonna call this okay. I at least want to see what this looks like, and then maybe once I see the animation again, I'll want to change something, but for now, oh yeah, and I did change the other frames technically, so, let's delete these background layers, save that. Okay. Delete the background layer, save that, delete the background layer. Actually, I might not have changed this one, but whatever. It's not going to hurt to save it again. Delete the background layer, and save. Alright. Yeah, I think there are a lot of tools that are for like pixel art that would probably have features that I would want. The thing is, I'm not doing pixel art is the thing. So as helpful as like that stuff would be, yeah, I don't know. It's just not for me, I guess. The tail doesn't look quite right. Oh, the tail should be a little further up. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna see how this looks like in game first. See what this looks like in game. Oops. Where am I going? Okay. So once again, let's run the art test and foxes on boats. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Uh, yeah, the tail is too far down, but other than that, I think the rest of it looks good. Uh, so yeah, let's fix the tail and call it a fox. And then we have to do the owl, and then that's all the art updates that we do, and then we can start working on the tech stuff. So it's kind of exciting. Um, and like basically what we have to do at that point is like merge these two files. Like basically like apply the changes that we made to the art test back to the original file, and then yeah. Uh, so oh, you know, what just occurred to me is it might be easier to do it the other way, just because of the way this I set up the files. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Um, I can always just do it again from memory. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so the right, the foxtail. The last thing. Undo, undo, undo. Okay, so yeah, so the tail is too far down because we just landed, and the tail should like feel lighter. It should feel a little floatier. Um, so yeah, let's just oops, wrong there. Let's like bring it like much further up. Actually, I'll just redraw it. So it'll be pretty straight out. No, it should have a. No, it should be like, yeah, it should be slightly up. Yeah, slightly up and curved. Yeah, because that'll like help carry through the motion. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense or anything, but whatever. This is what I want to try. So we're gonna try it, and maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll have to change it. We'll find out. Doop doop. Oops. Doop doop. Doop doop doop. And feathery light tip. Is that what it usually looks like? It's about right. It might be up a little too high. That looks funny. Why does that look funny? Oh, maybe I should, oh, yeah, yeah. Maybe I should, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have it up quite so high. Yeah, it should be like, it should be more like, if we bring it down slightly, uh, deselect, it should like, it shouldn't be like, it shouldn't start pointing upwards, it should like, I don't know, it'll be like curved upwards, I guess. It'll be like, uh, like as if like, because right, because the end of the tail will convey more of the momentum than the base of the tail. The base of the tail is more about like what the fox's like muscles are doing with regard to the tail, but the end of the tail has more to do with like the momentum, because that's how things work. Because that's how it is. So let's yeah, let's make the tip pointed a little more upward, but not like the base. I think that makes more sense. Oops, that's too much orange. And that's too much black. But that was intentionally too much black because I wanted to cut down on the edges. Oh, that's still too much orange. That might be okay. Although, it still feels a little bit... Oh, still feels a little bit too high. I don't know, that might be okay. That might be okay. Yeah, so it'd look weird to see a fox standing like this, but like, I think it won't look as weird given the animation, the rest of the animation that we have going on. So let's find out. Delete this layer, save this, and then, oh, there's a hole in the ear. Smaller brush. Oh, and I never, well, no, this is fine. Alright, save this. And then, yeah, let's see how this goes. Foxes on boats. Yeah. Oh, I think that's much better. Because it gives it, like, more of, like, a fluid-y, wavy sort of look. I think that is better. Okay. Cool. Ship it. Done and done. Okay. So, the last one is the owl. I didn't make changes to these, so I don't have to save the changes. Or I didn't make any changes that I wanted to keep. So, yeah, and the owl is gonna be, I think, pretty simple. I think, like, it's like the owl. What we have is like the owl just kind of like in flight, just kind of like, it's not really doing much. It's just kind of like it just like adjusts its flight a little bit. It just like adjusts its wings a little bit. Oops, hold on, they're not the same size. How come things, when you zoom them in this program, they never want to stay the same size? Like, if you just use the same scroll thing, like, they don't click to the same sizes. Alright, whatever. 1210. Let's go 1210 on both of these. Okay. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't really, like, the owl doesn't really, like, flap its wings or anything. It just kind of, like, adjusts its feathers and, like, so I think, like, the other frames of animation, I mean, I could fix some of the things that I didn't necessarily like about the animation that we already have on the owl, but I think the other frames of animation are also going to be, like, very simple. So let's copy, file, new, okay, paste, and copy, file, new, okay, paste. Okay, so like, so let's yeah, see what we can do here. I guess like it'll basically just be like, so from here to like here, I can just like yeah, you know, I think I'll just do the simple obvious things, like the tail changes clearly. Wait, yeah, so oh yeah, so between here and here, I think I'll make the tail fan first. Oh yeah, I don't actually want to be changing this one. This one can stay exactly as it is. This one, I'll make the tail fan a little bit. It's like kind of between the other two frames that we had. It'll be like, it'll just like the tail will just kind of like come out a little bit before it comes fully up. I don't know if I can. Oh wait, actually no. You know what? It's funny. I did it by accident, but I actually kind of liked it. Like when there was like a rough edge on the bottom of the tail, because like it almost looked like the feathers were like spread out a little more. Kind of. not really, but whatever. All right, so no, that's not quite right. But uh, okay, I leveled up. I think. Uh, thick armor, yay! I got thick armor on level 18. Hooray! Um. Oh hey, welcome back, Edvinus. By the way, sorry, I'm especially slow on chat. Uh, when chat is especially slow. Alright, so yeah. So the other thing about the tail is that it has like a stripe across it, and up around the sides. So it'd be like, uh, that's a little weird. Hold on. Yeah, wait. Oh yeah. Okay. I should have a little. Whoops, not like that. I should have a little bit less of this going on. And then, oh yeah, right. So then the last piece was the, oops, nope, wrong tool. Dropper. This, yeah. So like the tail. Okay, well the feathers got a little too pointy here for some reason. Oops, again, wrong tool. The feathers got really pointy right here for some reason, but other than that, I guess that's fine. And then, so, yeah, I think like this, I don't know. I don't know. I don't totally care either. Okay, the other thing that's gonna happen in these frames is the wings are gonna come, uh, they're gonna they're gonna come down like they do, but they're gonna like flare out a little bit first, before they like just come down completely. So like, I kind of want it to look like the front of the wing comes down first. I guess, and then like the well, that's weird. That just looks weird. I think part of it is that the tail looks weird in this frame, so I think I'm gonna actually like change this frame of animation, so that the tail like movement isn't quite as extreme. I mean, who knows? Maybe it was the other frame of animation that the tail should have been fixed in, but like, it's just like it's not quite right. So this doesn't look good. um, so I don't know. I don't know what maybe it'll look better if the other wing is doing the same thing. Because right now it's like, maybe it shouldn't come so far forwards yet. Maybe it'd look better if the wing was not as pulled back. If it was like a little bit like further up. Or I could just like, I don't know. I really don't. Well, one thing that's weird is that the length of the tail feathers seem to change pretty dramatically, so let's fix that for one thing. They seem to just like stretch out really far in this frame. Not just the feathers, but the stripe across the feathers. So let's try and get that in check for starters. So again, the shape is changing, or like the oh yeah, okay. Oh, do you know what in the first frame the feathers like come up a little bit, like they have like a slight up curve at the end, and I think I kind of lost that a little bit. I don't think this is gonna look good no matter what I do, but I guess there's only one way to find out for sure. You know what I should probably do is Yeah, I should just like kind of not like start over, but like I should redo a lot more than I'm redoing. Or like I should not try and salvage both of these frames of animation. Right? No, what should I do? Well, this is this middle one is a mess. But I don't know. I I was never thrilled with this animation in the first place, and but the funny thing is, like, I'm not sure. I guess I like this. I guess I prefer this frame of animation. So yeah, so you know what I'm gonna do? I don't know if I'm gonna save this permanently, but for starters, I'm gonna try starting basically with this one as the default for like all of them, and then just like yeah, because like I was trying to justify the two frames of animation that I had, and it wasn't like what I wanted it to be. So instead, I'm gonna start with this, and then so the adjustments that I actually want are like subtle ripples in the feather. So like I want like in this frame like maybe the feather like ripples up a little higher, and I can do like light feathering on this wing as well. Actually no, that's probably a little weird. Probably shouldn't go crazy with that. But like I just want it to be very subtle changes. Like I want there to be very subtle changes in each frame of animation, just so you can see that the bird is like not literally like completely like still in the air, but that like you basically like it doesn't look like it's moving. Like it looks like it's not like a flat. There's not like a a photo of a bird, or not like a a fixed image of a bird, but also that it's not like the bird is moving either, like not intentionally moving. So like, all right, well, that just looks like it's growing. So like, uh, I don't know. It's just looking like it's like melting or something. All right, so not exactly like this, but like kind of like this, like just subtle changes in the feathers is what I'm like going for here. Um, uh, all right, I'm taking nothing for granted. I'm gonna edit like all the frames. Uh, uh, and like it's not like the rest of the bird has to stay like completely rigid. Like I can like I can like shift the wing position like slightly. Like nothing dramatic, but like actually uh, it's not even shift that part of it. Uh, oops. Uh, oops. I'm really bad with the lasso tool. Okay. Uh, there we go. Okay. It's like, wait, was I gonna move it up or down? Down, I guess. Yeah. And then, let's just like smooth that out a little bit so it doesn't look quite so janky. Do do do. Oh, was that supposed to be the brighter color? Alright, so like, yeah, alright, I guess this is kind of like similar to what I was going for, except it's a little dramatic. I think I'm overdoing it a little bit. Like, yeah, it's more like that kind of thing. And the wings should probably be moving together, so if it comes down on this side, it should come down on the other side a little bit too. Um, so let's like move this, I don't know, like over and forwards maybe. Uh, um, Something like that. I don't know. And then, yeah, so then, alright, so let's use this as the basis for the next one. And then do what then? So like, so now we can bring the tail up a little bit, or bring the tail up slightly, and back together, and like bring these feathers back up and together a little bit more. And then maybe shift the like the shoulder part of the wing just like ever so slightly, like just so it's not like fixed in space. It's not like, I don't know, so that has a little movement to it, or like a little, there's like a lack of rigidity, not necessarily a movement, but just like not having it like as a completely like, I don't know. I could use a background for this now that I think about it. I was like, there's enough contrast in the brown color that I didn't feel the need for anything when I was working with that. But like when I'm working with this this lighter tone, I definitely need a little something. No, this is one of your animal companions. The owl is one of your animal companions. Lauren actually has the owl. Although, when I restarted the script earlier, it might not have picked up Lauren. Oh no, there's Lauren. Yeah, Lauren has the owl. It's a little hard to see, but yeah. Yeah, let's. Oh yeah, so the layers, the background image or the background. So let's make the background. We'll do a lighter blue this time, I guess. Not as dark, not as deep. I'll do a lighter blue for the background, and so we'll set the sampling to layer. Yes, that's correct. Oh, and we'll have to hit enter on all of these so that it doesn't change colors at like arbitrary times. Okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I was working on this one, and I was trying to get the wing smoothed out a little bit. So let's go back to this layer. On like basically all of them. Okay, so oh yeah, it doesn't look like the shoulder's shifting really. It just looks like the wing is like breaking or something. So let's try and fix that. It's or wait, no. Let's bring this down like that. So like it actually looks like the wing is shifting a little bit. This doesn't really look like that. I don't know why at this point, but whatever. I can go with it. Oh, for one thing, it got a lot darker, or it was like it was much more faded here, and then it got a lot darker here. So let's undo a little bit of that because that was not entirely intentional. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. So let's actually bring the wing down slightly. Because like I don't know if you've ever seen like a video of like a bird in flight, but like they like when they're not flapping their wings, they're just like constantly like shifting slightly. The fox, what level do you get the fox at? That is a question. You get the fox at level it's before the owl. The fox 46. It's not level 46. It's like level 40 something, like level 42, 43, something like that. I have no clue what the Animal Crossing Chrome thing is, but I've been hearing a lot about it lately. Um, okay. Let's alright, this is looking okay, I guess. Except the feather, yeah, this upper wing feather should not be. Hey, Isaiah, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, this upper feather should be shifted slightly too, because like it'd be weird if like too much of the wing is not changing between these two frames, because like the wing is clearly shifting in these between these two frames, but like a lot of it is just staying still, which is weird. So let's just like mess up this part down here. It doesn't even matter exactly what we do with it, as long as it's like different between the two frames. Just so, yeah. And then, okay, so if the wings are getting pulled back in this frame, they should get pulled back in the other, like the other wing should get pulled back as well. The other wing has like a lot less definition and detail, so I'm not as worried about, yeah, this is like more the effect that I was like going for. It's just like, you know, very subtle shifts. Uh, and yeah, so then for the last one, I'm trying to get from here back to here. So I guess let's copy this as a foundation for this one, and yeah, so how do we get back there? We pull so the wings will get pulled forwards, but we don't have to do that. Like we can leave the wings pulled down slightly for one frame. But they should still shift, because they do tend to shift a little bit between, like, from frame to frame. So, I don't know, we could fan the feathers again. So let's fan the feathers a little bit in this frame, and yeah, let's bring the tail feathers down a little bit. Like down and in, if we can accomplish that. Actually, maybe not necessarily down, but like in together more. Like a little bit pulled in on both sides. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like flatly down, but like, I don't know, like that. Or so, something like that. Excuse me. So, and then, I guess that's, I don't know, that's kind of okay. Well, actually, I don't know, it shifts a little weird. Oh, we actually changed the shape. Oh, I don't remember changing the shape of the wing. Between these two frames, like the back wing, I forgot that I actually changed the shape of it between these two layers. So I should probably do something about that. Like for example, I could have it switch back to like this shape instead in this frame. So like deselect. Yeah, like this is the type of stuff that I was expecting for the owl. Like it's very subtle animation, but it's just like, you know, so like it doesn't look like the the owl's like made out of like stone or anything, but yeah. All right, I guess this last one with the tail, like this isn't making sense to me, so I'm gonna extend it back over this way a little bit, because I don't know what I was trying to do, like with having this tail squish in together, but that's fine. I guess I could have it come back down a little bit. Oh, also I should be more consistent with how I like where I put the stripe on the tail, because it doesn't look like the feathers are shifting. It looks like it's literally like, I don't know, changing somehow, which is weird. Okay, so yeah. Oh, kind of like that. Okay, so this is like pretty good, I guess. Like this is kind of like what I was looking for, and so I'm gonna see how this looks in game. I might want to come back and like touch up a little more of it, but for now, I'm gonna call this okay. Actually, oops, sorry, just 1 second. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just gonna mute the microphone for 1 second, but I'll be right back. Excuse me, sorry for the delay. All right, all right, so yeah, let's ditch these backgrounds because they're not actually part of the image, and save these out and see how that goes. So save, yes, save, save as 0A. Okay. Save, yes, and save as 1A. Okay. Uh, so then, what thing is 250 megabytes? Oh, the Animal Crossing thing. Yeah, let me know how it goes. Um, excuse me. Okay, so then on our test file here, let's change fox to owl and see how this looks. It might be entirely fine. No matter what it is, it's going to be very subtle. At least I assume so. And yeah, yeah. So it like doesn't even look like the owl's like even animating really. It is like very subtly. Uh, and I'm fine with that. I like that. I think that's totally fine. Uh, that's how I intended it to look. So yeah, okay. I think we're done. I think we did it, you guys. I think we pull the old switcheroo. Uh, I mean, I'm not, of course, done because there's like other things that I'll want to do. But I think what we've done is everything that we need to This character is ridiculous. This outfit set, like this armor set, is hilariously bad. But yeah, no, I think we've done everything that we need to do in order to get switch over to the new art. So yeah, yeah. All right, how are we gonna do this? I mean, like, the nice thing about like if I switch from yeah, what if I just integrated the changes that I made? Yeah, if I'll just integrate the changes that I made in the main script over to the art test script, and then the art test script can become like the new script. I mean, I'll change its name, so it's not called art test anymore. But like, I don't know. So let's do what um, the oh sorry yeah. So the reason I was thinking like it'd be kind of uh nah. I can just do the changes again. Ugh, I don't know. I need I need to like diff two different files. I need to diff. I wonder if I can do that in Bitbucket. I wonder if I can diff like two different files. Probably not, but yeah, no, diffing them wouldn't even really. You know what I should have done is I should have checked it in before I changed anything. Yeah, if I ever do this again, what I should do is as soon as I make like the test file, I should check it in immediately, so that way I can easily diff the whatever changes I make to it. But can I even remember what what changes did I make to this? No, I did this on Monday, and like that was enough time for me to like have basically forgotten what I did. So let me I don't know. Let me look at stuff real quick. Uh, so let's look at the project. Journey. Where is it? Oh yeah, so like the art test file. Uh, diff. I only checked this in once. Oh, did I not? Oh no, I didn't edit it yesterday. Yeah, I edited this once on Monday, and like, uh, diff to uh, uh, I don't know, like Word files. It's not literally like Microsoft. It's gonna come up with like Microsoft Words. Text files. Why did I say Word? I meant text. Text files. Yeah. I don't want an online tool. Oh, Notepad++. Cool. I already have Notepad++. Oh, plugins. Plugins? Do I have it already? Plugins. No, I don't have the compare plugin thing. What? Plugins compare. Maybe it's just named something different. Plugins. No, I'm not seeing it. Plugin manager. Show plugin manager. Oh wow, look at all this. Look at all this stuff. I don't know. Compare sounds useful. Install. I don't know. I just want that right now. An update is available to plugin managers. Strongly advise that you update. Alright, fine. Alright, whatever, go. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Restart. What? Okay, fine, I don't care. Go away. No, go away. Stop. Just everyone shut up. Just everyone shut up. I don't know what the hell. It started like just honking about stupid things, and it's like at that point, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably still do it anyways. It's like plugin manager updates. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, update these. Yes. I'm saying to do that. I'm saying to do that, and you're freaking out. Shut up, your stupid face. Shut up, your stupid face. There we go. Alright, fine. It's like, hey, let's complete a simple task, and in order to complete a simple task, we can throw up like a million error messages. It's like, or you could just like do this simple task. Like that might be fun too. Alright, so let's do this then, I guess. Okay, sure. So yeah, so compare. Hey, nothing to compare. Oh, I need to open both files. Alright, so let's open C projects, journey, so these two here. Yeah. Compare. Alright, look at this. How lovely. Now we have all the changes highlighted. So yeah, so of course, one of them's the original, one's not. Oh, I wanted these on the other side. Wait, what? What? I put them on the wrong sides. I put them on the wrong side of each other. Compare. No, stop putting that one on that side, you jerk. Stop doing that, you jerk. File, open both of these. Yeah, look, I have Journey Art Test on this side, and whatever. Wait, maybe I just had the wrong one selected. There we go. That's better, right? I think that's how I wanted it. Okay. So yeah, so let's look at the differences here. Oh, cool, and it has a little nav bar that shows us where the differences are located. All right. Sometimes it's really nice when things like work how you like expected them to work. Oh yeah, I changed. Okay, yeah, this change I meant to make. So that one we can skip over. Link dictionary. Oh yeah, this is a bug fix. That one's also an intentional change. What is all right? Here's the stuff where, yeah. Here's the stuff where I actually want to start changing stuff over. So Um, I mean, I guess I could just make the changes in Notepad++. That might be easier than trying to like, yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna close these files over here and uh, and actually make the edits over here. I guess. I guess. Hopefully this doesn't ruin everything. Okay. Yep. Oh wait, is there? I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I was hoping there was a button to just like make the change, like go from one side of the screen to the other side of the screen. That'd be convenient, but whatever. Oh yeah, okay. So for frames, we never, yeah. This is dumb what we were doing here, anyways. So we can just get rid of that. And yeah, so what we want to add in is this whole business down here. So we go here, and then good. So yeah, what's next? Then the next thing is down here. This is this must have been. Did I mean to get rid of this? Yeah, I think I did. Because there's no animated bonuses, and if I wanted to make animated bonuses, I just told myself I'd add them in like. However, oh yeah, this print was just for like debugging purposes, or like I was trying to figure something out. Oh yeah, here's where stuff is going to be changing. It'd be nice if I could see like more of this on screen at the same time. I mean, I guess I can like widen this a bit. Okay, so what is it we're doing here? So equips ELI frames. Oh yeah, this is the initialization thing that we don't need to do anymore. Right? Yeah. So we can just get rid of that. And then what's changing here? Oh yeah. So right. The second one that we check is not 0. It's 0. Or it's actually it will be 1. But for like I'll update the names and everything at some point as well. But for now I'm just gonna merge this stuff over, just to be equivalent for now. All right, so this business about loading. Oh yeah, no, this whole business about what to load, like yeah, that becomes this instead. Right. Yeah, because we're using animated value instead of other stuff. So, oh yeah, and we're not using fname here, are we? Oh no, we are. I don't know why we're not using it here. Probably because I kept changing things and didn't feel like changing it back. Oh no, we are using it here. I lied. I'm crazy. Okay. Why does it say these lines are different? They're not different. I'm not like getting rid of it or anything. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, and then down here, yeah, same deal. So instead of oh yeah, so instead of 3, it's 2a, and instead of the other stuff, it's this instead. I don't know why it keeps inserting these like line breaks. I hope this doesn't ruin everything. Maybe I should like back up a copy of this before I apply these changes, in case like this tool like ruins everything. So alright, we have a journey backup, just in case. Just in case. Okay, was there any other changes that we need to make here? Oh yeah, so we loaded from art test instead of from order. Oh yeah, and yeah, so we'll have to rename the folders ahead of time. Weird. All right, so I'll have to do a separate script for that, and so the game's gonna be really busted until I do that. But and yeah, I have to do that. I just like, I don't know, it'll be weird. We'll see. So anim cooldown, yeah, anim cooldown was 0.25 now, well, or it will soon. Adventure speed. I think I just put that. Oh yeah, adventure speed. It wasn't a value before. It was just like plugged at a random place in the there's the literal was used at a random place in the script. So anim I. Oh, I can't do that. That I have to do a little differently. Because the background animations, I realized at a certain point, I'd actually do need to have all four background animations. So I'm not gonna the whole char animi thing. I'm not gonna do. So environment speed, yeah, environment speed is one. Oh yeah, yeah, and so these markers are different as well. So let's do that, and then yeah, all right. So continuing on. Event name. Oh, that was I was supposed to take this out anyways. That was just a temporary thing. Uh, all right. Save that, and then oh, you know what? The data. Oh, I should be paying attention to when we get event types. Event types 4, because the thing where Trusty Bard uh, the thing where Trusty Bard says the wrong thing, like that, like the things that he says in chat don't get picked up by the script, so I won't be able to or they don't get picked up by the log, so I won't be able to go just by the log to see uh, see what's happened. So I'm just looking at the log now, and it looks like we haven't had any event 4s recently. Because the perilous bridge is event type 5. We had like what do we have? We had the bubbler, which was event type 5. Some randoms, because yeah, I think we just haven't had any recently. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so did we didn't change this one. Oh no, yeah, we did fix that one because that was like, yeah, event name free. Yeah, that's intentional. That was supposed to be there. So what is this height business? Oh yeah, wait, yeah. We changed this because actually I might not put the height all the way up to 65. I might put it like to like 60 or something, or like 61 maybe. But yeah, the name tag speed is supposed to come down. I might change it to 1 actually. The name tag speed? Yeah, I'm actually going to change the name tag speed to 1, and so the name tag height instead will be I don't know, like 39 or something. I don't know how that's gonna go. Actually, no, maybe it'll be. Yeah, I'll have to test that one out because like, if the name tag only moves 1 pixel per frame, I don't know. We'll have to see how that feels and like tune that accordingly. Because I don't like now that the frame rate updates faster, it's like harder to read name tags, I think. So I'll want a better solution overall, but for now I'll want to do that, I think. Okay, so it's whoa. Oh, what are these other diffs that we were seeing? Yeah, like what is this one? Oh, that's weird. It's like visible like here, but it doesn't show up on like the little side thing. But that's fine. That was intentional. This yeah, that's intentional. Doop doop doop. Scrolling. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is the bug fix that I made earlier today, right? Yeah. So that was intentional. uh, doop doop. All right, yeah. Here's the fun part, right? Because this is where we deal with the animation and stuff. So adventure speed. Yeah. And then, oh, am I? Oh, cool. I can zoom out. That's helpful. So sorry, it's gonna get tiny text for some people, but that helps me. So, oh yeah, so this is right. So this is supposed to be modulo 4 now. And yeah, we are gonna use anim I. Oh yeah, so we need to. Oh, huh. Yeah, there are more changes that I'll need to make because like the environment system is going to need a little help with this. Hey, congratulations whoever leveled up. Uh, uh, do do do. So right, let's let's do what? Let's say, uh, yeah. So that's fine. And then, so what did we change here? Just level highlight. Oh yeah, level highlight. Oh yeah, we broke level highlight. Oh, so you know what? I'm just gonna yeah, I'm not gonna change it over here. I'm just gonna fix it. So wait, I'm just gonna start jotting these things down because otherwise I'm gonna forget like what I have to do in order to get the script to work again. So like yeah, let's so we did the fox, we did the owl, we did the turtle. So okay, so animation or like environment special type one uh, frames right, because right now we just have two and we need four. So level up frames. Yeah. Okay. Those are the things that I haven't done yet that I need to do so far, or the things that I haven't done yet that I know I'll need to do in the near future. Oh yeah. So char anim I is not actually correct. Most of this is correct. Like I want to copy over most of this, but the char animi thing is not actually correct. Yeah, it's just animi, it's not char animi. Yeah, so then, oh, what is this karma business? Wait, did I? Oh, whoops, I stomped on the 4li. Yeah, I did. I totally stomped on the 4li in blah blah blah. Yeah, right. This is just supposed to go here. It's not supposed to. What? Right. I wasn't supposed to get rid of that line. Did I? Was there something here that I forgot to do? No. Yeah, that was just different because the level up thing that I have to fix. Okay. Yeah. So again here, this is a very similar change. So why are you not indented? Okay. And then what is this band business? Oh, that's not actually different. Oh, just because I just edited it right now. It thinks I edited it because oh, char anim. Oh no. Yeah, if I accidentally leave in any references to char anim I'll want to take those out at the end, but I think I'm doing okay so far. And then restore this indentation. Alright, and then yeah, one more time. So I guess I might as well copy it from here and just get the indentation up front. Alright, so copy. There we go. Okay, that was most of it, I think. But then yeah, stuff like this, like, oh no, this is the same, actually, because it's just the difference here is like the animi versus char animi, but yeah. Animi, yeah, this. Oh wait, yeah. Wait a second. Why isn't this just 0? Because energy doesn't actually animate, so why isn't this just 0? I mean, it could animate, but right now it doesn't, so Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that instead. Alright, so yeah, I added in the chart animi thing, but I don't actually want that. So what I do have to do though is animi is going to modulo on 4 instead of 2. Yes, and that is intentional. Okay, so so what is this business? These are probably just bug fixes, right? These are probably not. Yeah, these are just things that I did that were intentional, and I should not like undo or anything. These are just yeah other things. Yeah. Okay. And again, other just bug fixes and stuff. General changes not related to the other stuff. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Oh, config. Yeah, text equals. Okay. Uh, I don't anticipate to find any more changes, so I think this is actually probably good, and we're probably basically there. Art source. I don't even see what the change is there, but I'm sure it's probably for best. There is no change there. You're lying. There's no change there. What does it say is the change? I don't know. It says there's something different there. Oh yeah, no, that was a bug fix. Yeah. Okay. It was such a subtle bug that I didn't even notice it again. Right, and this is the bug fix that we just did earlier. And that should be everything. All right, cool. So right, so let's save this, and let's reopen it in. Reopen it over here. Journey, and we have the backup version just in case anything has gone terribly wrong. Just in case. Hopefully it's doing all right. But yeah, so now what we need to do is we need oh yeah. So we need to redo some more art stuff, like right, because we haven't fixed literally all of the art related to this game yet. So the quick fix I'm gonna do for the environments is I'm just gonna go yeah. So like for the backgrounds we have the river. Yeah, mid near ground. We have mid near ground 0 and mid near ground 1 right now. So we kind of want what are my favorite games? I once put together a list of some of my favorite games. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Because it's easier than just like trying to remember all of them. Where was it? It was like I think I've tried to look for this before and I don't always find it. But or I don't always I like whenever I look for it I don't tend to remember like where I had it. But I can probably find it. Yeah, here we go. This isn't like the full thing, I don't think, but here's like a version of the list of like my favorite games. Oh, wait, I think I've tried to put this in chat before and it like people tell me like the whole thing doesn't show up. Here, I'll just like do like an excerpt of it. Here are some of my favorite games. Tell me if you can actually see these games or if like chat cuts off the lists. 'Cause that's some of them. And if that works, I can show you some more. I guess. Hold on. I'm just transferring the list into not my email so that I don't have to show my email on stream. All right. So back to what we were doing. So yeah. So these slides, these two frames of like the water background are already duplicative. They're already redundant. So I could yeah, I think I'll do the animated thing that I do with other stuff. So like yeah. Right. So when we're loading in so that list didn't go through. All right, fine. I'll just show the list on stream. I'll just rattle off my some of my favorite games real quick. 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Oh, some of them are tagged with like reasons for why I like them, but whatever. Audio Surf, Braid, Cave Story. I don't even know how to pronounce this one. Chokukan Knight, Pro Yakyu King. I don't. It's this crazy Japanese baseball game for the Nintendo 64, and it's a lot of fun. Chrono Trigger, City of Heroes, Costume Quest, Crash and the Boys Street Challenge, Crayon Physics Deluxe, Crossword, which is just the game crossword. I like crosswords. Uh, uh, Cursor 10, Cursor Asterisk 10, Dance Central, Desktop Tower Defense, Diablo 2, Draw Something, Elite Beat Agents, EverQuest, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 7, Get the Picture, GoldenEye. Did I spell that correctly? Yeah, I don't know. It's not a word, right? Okay, so Guild Wars, Guitar Hero 2, Half-Life 2, Heroes of Might and Magic, iSketch, Check Ryan Radio, Joust, Kid Chameleon, League of Legends, Lemmings, Little Big Planet, Mario Kart 64, Metal Gear Solid, Naruto, Clash of Ninjas 2. Really fun fighting game, especially if you like the series. Pokemon Red, Portal, Power Stone 2, Puzzle Quest, Rhythm Tengoku, or Rhythm Heaven, as I think they localized it in the States. Rock Band, Secret of Mana, Sonic and Knuckles, Space Quest 6. Wait, IV? No, what is that? Space Quest 4? IV? VI? Yeah, Space Quest 4. I didn't play the whole series, but I played that one and I liked it. Speller B was the first game I ever played, and it was great. It wasn't great, but I remember it as being great. StarCraft, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Smash Brothers, Team Fortress 2, The Incredible Machine, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, The Sims, Tony Hawk Underground, Trauma Center, Second Opinion, Triple Triad, which was actually a mini game in Final Fantasy VIII. It wasn't like a game unto itself, but I didn't like Final Fantasy VIII. I just like Triple Triad. Uncharted 2, Unreal Tournament, Warcraft 2, WarioWare Incorporated, Mega Micro Games, World of Warcraft, X-Men Arcade. You know, the one with like, what was it, like 8 players or 6 players or whatever? But it was great. And You Have to Burn the Rope. Those are some of my favorite games. It's not a complete list, but yeah. How long is my script? You ask. It's actually not getting much longer because I'm not like I'm refining stuff. It's 4,313 lines, but I'm not like adding tons of lines like constantly. Like when I add new features, it's like it's very targeted features, right? Like I'm not like I don't know. Excuse me, sorry. So uh, what was I doing? Uh, I was updating the environments, right? Right. I was in the middle of updating the environments when we decided to take that break to rattle off names of games. I expect you all to have played all of those games by the end of the week. That's your homework assignment. No. It'd be fun. It'd be difficult though. A lot of those games are really weird. Okay, so so I'm just gonna for BG layers we're gonna add a value animated, which is gonna default to false. And when we where do we load in mid near ground 0? Yeah, so we're gonna load in mid near ground 0, and yeah, ping is gonna be right. We're gonna load in the first one. We're not gonna assume the existence of the others. We're gonna say if os.path.exists, backgrounds in name mid near ground 1. And we are going to say 1. We're not going to say 0a. Then we're going to say png dot extend. We're going to do the other 3 because there's either going to be just 1 or there's going to be all 4. Kind of like what we do with the oh, so what am I doing? I didn't mean to get rid of the Pygame image load this time. Yeah, so there's either going to be just 1 or there's going to be all 3. all four. So when in the case of that, we're gonna load in the other three, which are 1, 2, and 3. And we're also going to say that this layer is animated. So self dot layers dot or index mid near ground dot animated animated equals true. Can I show the list again? No. If you want to see that list again, you can look in the video archives. Here, I can show. Well, no, I closed it, so no. I'm not going to go through that again. Probably ever. Okay. So, yeah, right, so that's good. So now when we reference mid near ground, yeah, so mid near ground. So yeah, so for special event type 1, we do what? Yeah, so like env dot type equals 1. Yeah. So this is when we're loading stuff in. So we don't have to do anything here. We don't have to do anything here. This is when we're offsetting the layers. Here's where we actually blit it though, right? Yeah, we use anim_i. So the difference is going to be that instead of like we would do with these other things, we're going to say if environment layers mid near ground dot animated, then if environment blah 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 animated, then we will blit as such. Else, in the else case, we're going to blit, but instead of using anim_i, we're just going to use index 0 because it'll always be 0. Yeah. Alright, so that's going to be the same in these cases as well. So I guess actually I'll do the loop inside the conditional. So again, if this, then we'll loop and do as such, and then in the else case, we will loop, but we'll use 0 each time. So 0, and then same thing here and there, I guess. So yeah, once again, so oh hey, that was event type 4, wasn't it? Was it? And it actually did turn out perfect. It actually did. Poison, strike, damage, strike. Wait a second. Perfect? Why is it saying perfect when it's 50, 25, 25? That's not perfect. I must have that weird, like I mean it kind of is, because like I was saying before, like once upon a time, like I made it so that if you have like just a weird number of players, like you can still succeed at the event. But like when we looked at that code, it like wasn't there. So like where's the secret code that's like, I don't know. Maybe there's just something wrong with how that event type evaluates. Cause like I don't know. This is so weird. But all right, I'll finish this first before I get distracted by that. Okay, so if so if this blah blah whatever, indent this, and then the else case is very similar, except with 0. And then I guess these two I can put kind of together, basically. I mean, I know I just did that. I know I literally just did all of that, but I think I'm going to undo it. Because I'm just not very comfortable with that implementation of it. So I'm not going to... What I'm going to do instead is, like, instead of just, like, putting, like, the whole blit command, like, in the conditional, I'm just going to use the conditional... I'm just going to evaluate the conditional once. I mean, this is what I'm about to do is technically, like, less good in some ways, but it's, like it's hypothetically, it's not the optimal implementation, hypothetically, but, I just don't want to keep doing it. So, if, is there a better way to do this? I don't care. So right, so we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do the first conditional, which is if n of layers mid near ground dot animated then so we'll say n anim I equals 0, and then we'll say if animated, then n anim I equals anim I. There we go. And then we'll just, so instead of using anim I for these things, we'll just use n of anim I instead, and then we don't have to run that conditional. It was just like the code looked really ugly with that in there. So then, yeah, we'll do the same thing down here, where so n of anim I equals that, and so this time we're checking if n of next, the next environment is animated, then so on and so forth, and then and then afterwards we use n of anim I instead of anim I. Oops. There we go. Alright, so is that the only place? I think that's the only place that this actually comes into effect. Because those are the only places that we actually reference. I mean, this is where we do all of the blitting for the special layers. I mean, like if I add in support later for different. Oh wait. What about? Oh well, yeah. So now I have to. Right. So now I have to go and actually edit the data itself. So for right now, I'll just I'm just going to delete mid near ground 1. And for the village, I'm going to where are these backups? Oh, I can. Oh yeah, I remember what that was about. But whatever. I'm just gonna for starters, I'm just gonna duplicate these, because like what I have to do is actually have to remake these files. So for now, I'm just going to say mid near ground 0. I'm just gonna say so the village is gonna look stupid because there's just gonna be people running at double speed in the background using the old animation frames and everything. But that's because they'll do that until I actually update these files. But at least in the meantime, the script won't crash or anything. And then okay, the ship is actually an environment of this type as well. And so for this one, the waves don't actually animate, so I'm just gonna. I mean, like they animate across the screen, but they don't themselves animate. So, where did past binary hide the secret code? Yeah, right. Maybe we'll find out someday. Maybe it could happen. All right, so okay, so I fixed. Oh, level ups are the other one that I have to fix. So for starters, I'm just gonna duplicate these, and so there's gonna be it'll just go at double speed for now. I'll probably want to do something different overall, but for now, it'll be like this. So this is L up, caps lock L up 2 and this is L up 3. Also, I mean, while I'm doing this, I might as well like move things to. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad time, I suppose, to move things to like their correct folder and stuff. Like this should be these shouldn't just be like kind of like hanging out here. These should be like should be an art new folder like level up. Yeah. So also this logo stuff, like there's no reason that this has to be in this folder. I'm gonna move this to, I don't know, this my site folder maybe. I don't know. No, I'll just put it in miscellaneous for now, I guess. That's fine. I mean, some of that is redundant, so I don't know. I'm just taking this as an excuse to clean up, I guess. Pirate ship .pdn. That's not actually a real thing. I can get rid of that. Sky. That is a real thing. I use that to show the light blue background on. I mean, I don't use it for the game. I use it in OBS to add that light blue. Well, it's not visible in the cave, but sometimes you can see like a light blue. Okay, this people art test thing. We don't need that anymore. Village PDN, also not a real thing. Troll we do technically use, although we should move that into the art folder. Alright, I won't go crazy cleaning this stuff up, but since I was going to change the level, the LUP file paths anyways. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so level highlight, yeah, it goes right, so I moved these around. It goes art slash level up slash yeah doop and then right there are 4 of them now too. So there's also, so it goes, wait, hold on, why does it go 0 0? Oh, because I copy and pasted, right? It actually goes 0 1 2 and 3. Alright, so I'll save that, and then yeah. Alright, I still need to, like, all those files that I made, or like almost all these files that I made for, yeah, pretty much all the equipment files that I made with the new animations, like the art test. I made like those I named wrong. Like I named them 00A 2, yeah, 00A 1A 2A, etc., etc. I mean, maybe that's fine. Maybe I'll just leave it like that, but like it's even weirder than it was before. And it was weird enough before. So I don't know, maybe that's fine, but it's a little weird. Alright, so does the script work now though? Oh, yeah, no, I have to convert those names. Or not necessarily the file names, but I do have to convert the folder names. So how do I want to do this? I guess I'll just like, basically the rule is like, for anything where the art test version exists, then we want to replace the original version with the art test version. So like we'll want to basically like pour over all these folders to find the art test versions, and then, I mean, I could just do it manually too, is the other thing. Wait, how come Boots, oh no, Boots does have an art test version, they just don't sort alphabetically next to each other. I mean, I could just do it manually too, but nah, I'd rather do a script for it. So yeah, how does this work? It's like So for or wait, what am I doing? New file, new uh, Python file. It's like test slash art test rename. Okay, so we're gonna say import OS and for or like no so slot. Oh yeah, we don't use a slot list. We do the manual slot list. I can just put together slot list manually. Slot list equals back no, not familiar, back hands legs, of course. I think those are, oh, and chest, yeah. Back, legs, and chest. These are the only ones that we actually like change stuff in. Oh yeah, also, right, these are not symbols, these are strings. These are the only slots that actually got like a graphical change. So let's okay, so for li in, or for, let's say for si in slots list uh, excuse me. I'm trying to think of like how to, yeah, okay, so maybe I should just use it manually instead of with a script, but whatever. So for si and slot lists, so like item list equals os dot lister, os dot path lister, yeah, os dot lister what would it be? It'd be equip plus plus si, or equip slash, yeah, plus si, and then so for II in item list, I guess. If II, or I'll just say if art test in II, then so if os dot path path dot exists hey Zero, how's it going? Oh, you want to crawl under your bed and stay there till your face doesn't feel like 100,000 pounds is being applied to it. That does not sound fun. I hope you get there. I hope you make it all the way under your bed. No, I'm sorry. I wish I had something better to say, but that sounds awful. Oof. Um. We're renaming files right now. So if os path exists, we're looking for yeah. So equip plus si. Equip plus si. Oops. Plus slash plus II indexed to exclude the last, how many characters is that? 8 characters, so like from the start to -8, I guess. -6, -8. Yeah. So if this path exists, then os dot rename oh, can you rename a directory? I guess we'll find out. First we want to rename the one that already exists. I want to rename this one to be this plus BKU, I guess. And then we'll want to rename the the original to be, oops, nope, not that. Copy. We'll want to rename the original one to be the shortened version, I guess. I don't know what this is going to do. I guess we'll find out. Save this. If it messes stuff up, I can always rename stuff manually. So let's look at legs. What's going to happen if we run this script? It's going to crash. System cannot find the specified path. Which one? I wonder if it did any. Back. Did I get one of these wrong? Back. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, right. The directory is actually. Oh yeah, all these directories are actually // plus. Yeah. So // yeah. // all right, let's see what this does. What's it complaining about now? Cannot find the path specified? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean cannot find equip? Is it equips plural? No, it's equip. It says it can't find this folder. What? What? Where did I save this file? I saved it into the test folder, right? Oh, did I put it in another test folder? Why is it in two test folders? It's only supposed to be in one test folder. I guess I'm a crazy person. Alright, let's try that again. File open from the test folder, art test rename. Alright, let's see what this does. Still complaining? About what now? System cannot find the specified path? What are you talking about? I just checked if it exists. I literally just said if exists. What the heck? Craziness. Craziness, I tell you. It might just be easier to do this by hand. Yeah, because it didn't even. What is it? This is literally the same thing, verbatim. Oh. What? No? Well, for one thing, oh. Oh, I forgot the // here? Is that what it's complaining about? // I guess, maybe. Hold on, let's try that. Run. Oh, alright, so that was it, apparently. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we used to have mask and mask art test, but now we have mask and mask BKU. So if we look at this, it's the one with the extra frames. Alright, so that might have actually worked. Hey, look at that. So if we look at the legs, there's going to be tons of BKUs, and the BKUs will contain the original art, and then these folders. Yeah! Hey! We might be ready to restart the script at this point. I think we're at least ready to try restarting the script. Oh, wow, sorry. I was not paying attention to chat. Here, I'm going to kick it into away mode real quick so we can have another event before I restart the script. What was I missing in chat? How many people have played this game? Yeah, it's really easy for me to check how many people have played this game because if I go to the players folder, it gives me a count. There have been 4,122 people who've played side quests. Actually, some of those are duplicates, like because like we have this many Twitter players, so like 27 of those might be duplicates, but the rest are like, oh, and some of them are like test. It's pretty close to 4,000 people have played side quests. Yeah. Uh, um, 14 adventurers all receive letters from friends. Aren't friends the best? Sending you letters while you're out on the road. Isn't it just lovely? Just splendid. um, Letters are what people wrote back in the day before there was texting. um, True fact. All right. Yeah. All right. I think we're doing well. I think like I mean I'm really I'll be really surprised if like if everything just magically works when I fire it up again. But I'm ready to put animation evaluation into the done column because I don't know of anything. Excuse me. Sorry. I Yeah. So whatever happens when we restart the script with like the new art and like the animation and stuff, like it'll be exciting new errors. It won't be any errors that we expect to happen. Uh, so, um, so let's let's do what? I mean yeah. I mean the real moment of truth will be when I restart the script. I'm not gonna bother to let it cool down. I'm just gonna restart it immediately because I do expect something to go wrong. I will like once we get it working, then I can restart the script in case the player directory is not loading correctly. But uh, uh, so I yeah, early what was it? It was at the end of last week. I added in those things that Trusty Bard says now about like I mean really what he says is the it's like a status update. He's basically telling you he's previewing for you how the event is going to end. Oh, you know what I never tested is changing event types. I should try that. Uh I mean it's not urgent. I have no reason to think that it won't work, but I fixed a bug with it and then I never really tested it to see if it was working. I still don't remember ever testing it. Um, uh, yeah, part of it zero is that you you only well you yeah I don't know. I guess 4,000. Yeah, 4,000. It's been 4,000 since the start of the year. So yeah, I don't know. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to do another event. I meant to restart the script. But yes, whatever. I'll just do one more event. All right, what should I do in the meantime while I'm waiting for those events to wrap up? I guess I'll oh, I'll look into I'll look into yeah, the that other bug, right? The one that's still in my queue. The why is I think Trusty Bard is just like failing to evaluate event types 4 correctly. So let's go to event processing, event or process events, excuse me, process event. Yeah, so I I don't know why exactly, but like, or I don't know why or how, but like something is just not right here. I don't know what it is. Because, like, when we were seeing these events happen, like, they seemed mostly correct, I guess. So, like, here. Uh, like, oops. So let's look at, where are the type, 4s? Find. Shut up. There are no type 4s. Oh, is this the script from before I remembered to Was this? Have I not?